Hey everybody, it's Innovision. Happy Turtle Tuesday. Today we picked up Grammy April, E and Moja from the NECA TMNT Last Ronin line. It's the day one launch of these figures, and even Ben Bishop himself, the artist from the Last Ronin, is actually driving around to various Target's locations. He's been posting on his Instagram, and he's having a hard time finding these figures. We are so lucky to have them here today, and I can't wait to open them up and review them right here, right now. I've been waiting all day to get to these figures. That's been my motivator. I've been trying to crank through my work today just so I can get here to have these figures on my table to take a look with you. Now, before we get started, I want to take a moment to thank everyone in the community who voted about which turtles they like best, whether it was the Toon Turtles or the movie Turtles. And, you know, it was almost a split vote for quite some time. But towards the end, I saw all the movie Turtle folks come out and they put in their vote. And so we had a kind of like a 45-55 split. And I just didn't have the heart to disappoint anybody. I want everyone to be happy. And, you know, I just happen to be good at solving problems. So I came up with a new solution. We had to refactor our shelves a little bit. But we came up with something that works so we can see all these turtles simultaneously. Why choose? You know, we came up with an amicable solution that will make everyone happy. You know, I want everyone to feel like they're engaged in the community. I want everyone to feel like their voice is heard. And so this is our gift to you. Now look at this beautiful box art. Ben Bishop, one of the artists from The Last Ronin, actually illustrated this box art we see here today. We've actually had the opportunity to meet him at one of the Comic Cons we went to recently. He's an extremely down-to-earth guy. He's very humble. He was easy to talk to. I wish I had more time to actually get to chat with him, but the line was getting big, so I didn't want to hold up the line. I'm going to post some high-resolution pictures so we can see the box art. You know, we've got a candid scene on the back where April's talking to E, and you see her hair's up in a ponytail. And then you've got another candid scene where E and Moja look like they're exchanging a conversation there. And just, you can see this art. I mean, April's been put through the ringer. You can see it. I mean, she just looks like a hard, grizzled veteran. And she's just here right now in this scene, it seems like, giving guidance and trying to keep the baby turtles, you know, in good health and good being. I even remember a conversation of how E wanted to help April with something, and April kind of just gives in and lets her help kind of reluctantly. So it's like anyone who has children knows what that feels like. Art on the side, you can see the baby turtles that they found them in the wild. So we're going to post some pictures of that. And then this is another, you know, picture showing, you know, how weathered down April is. You can see the scars on her face. So she's been through some stuff. This is the same picture NECA posted last week when they announced that this would be dropping this Turtle Tuesday. And I'm going to post some additional high resolution pictures, but I just want to talk about, you know, the contents of the package real quick. So we got Baby E and Baby Moja. You've got 4 different hand accessories that we can swap out for April's hands. It looks like she comes by default with the hand that's holding the wrench, and then it looks like we've got some headphones for Baby Moja, along with what looks like a Walkman. It's probably an MP3 player because this takes place in the future. And then, of course, we've got April with her prosthetic arm and leg. She's wearing, you know, a jumpsuit that you'd wear like if you're working in a mechanic shop or something of that nature. But other than that, you know, you've got the 2 baby turtles in here. So it's not as loaded up with different accessories like we've seen with some of the other Ultimates. But I'd happily take less accessories to have these 2 beautiful baby turtles. Now it's time for the fun part. Let's open it! I love how everything's so nicely packaged in these. Alright. So you know I'm going for Baby E first. Wow. I love the colors on her shell. Wow. And these have really, you know, they're not as articulated as the 7-inch action figures, but it seems there's still plenty of articulation. The arms swing up and down, you know, the head rotates, the legs seem to swing around, but we don't have the elbow and knee joints here. But we'll post some high resolution pictures. This turtle shell is sick, and she is absolutely adorable. Now we gotta get Moja. She's the one that looks like, wow. And yeah, she's got an attitude. She looks like a little tough biscuit. Look at that. Even as a baby, that's not somebody I want to mess with. And she has similar points of articulation like E does. They're so cute and so little. You know, this makes me very excited that we have the Last Ronin accessory set on the way here. It seems... Wow. She's got, you know... Even the ponytail is articulated here, which is very cool. You know, we've got the standard NECA, you know, elbow and knee joint articulation. We also got what looks like we might have arm rotation possibly. Yeah, so her arms swing out and then they bend at the shoulder joint. And then we've got knees that bend and the feet bend. So this is great. I'm going to have to grab one of my stands probably for her to stand. What's actually interesting here too, the prosthetic foot has the 2 toes on it, which is shaped like a Ninja Turtle foot, which is kind of cool. Very nice. So these figures also went on sale on NECA's website today. So if you can't find them at Target, you'll be able to order them there. I still haven't seen them online at Target yet. So I think your best bet is to try to walk into a store and see if you can find them. But don't worry, if you can't. I also got an email earlier today that Big Bad Toy Store is taking pre-orders for these. So that's another method if you don't feel like going through the NECA store. We're going to pose these and have a little bit of fun with them. And we'll be right back. These figures are chock full of details and little Easter eggs. For example, on the back of April's work attire, you've got O'Neill. Her foot, her prosthetic foot, looks like a turtle foot. It's got the 2 big distinct toes. The details in the wrench, you know, it's just the typical quality in terms of details we expect from NECA. We've got the very nice thick black lines that accent creases and the depth in these characters. You know, this is just kind of so interesting. Everything's just coming back full circle here because, you know, I started out as a child. I loved Ninja Turtles. Now my kids are into Ninja Turtles. April's a Grammy. We've got new baby turtles. So it's kind of, this whole thing is symbolic of kind of the circle of life here. I hope you all enjoyed taking a closer look at these figures as much as I did here today. Don't forget to hit the like button on the video. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the cool collectibles and gaming tips we've got coming down the pipeline.